Good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
Good morning.
Good early afternoon.
Hey, happy Kwaai Day.
Happy Kwaai Day.
Happy Kwaai Day.
Hey, Mihailo.
Are we up to 120 yet?
I don't know. We got a few. Okay, let's.
Meeting number 120.
Yes.
We're at 114.
Oh,
Ah,
so close.
Instead of looking at me, you can look at our guest speaker. I'm just going to wait for till we get a quorum of members. Everyone had a good day, a good week. Been a busy week for Kwaai. I'll give you an update before our guest speaker starts. But happy Friday. Hey, Myra, have you had a busy week?
Beyond busy, if that's an option.
Great. Well, look, I'm going to give you an update of what the week was from my point of view before we introduce our guest speaker. But it's great to have our guest speaker here. Already you'll hear more about Basant in a minute. Okay. Gosh, a busy week. Highlights of the week. Ruth, can
Was
you give
this
us a
yesterday?
highlight? What kicked the week off?
Jerry. Okay.
Okay.
This is a Hollywood story. Jerry Neuheisel was born at UCLA. His father played at UCLA. His father is Rick Neuheisel. His father was the head coach for a while. This is a kind of a remake. This is the sequel, if you like, continue the Hollywood metaphor. He was the second string quarterback and saved a game at Texas A&M.
Mm-hmm.
That was played at Jerry's World, the other Jerry, and the players carried him off the field like that. So this season is not going so well for UCLA, and this was our first win. We were 0-4 going into it, so now we're 1-5. And he was made the interim offensive coordinator, and so he was calling the plays, and we had a great game. And I got sunburned. So
And UCLA beat the number 7 in the nation, Penn
they
State.
beat Penn State.
Ruth, this is Joe Suppers.
Yes.
Penn State.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I know.
I'm really not sorry, but I'll say I'm sorry.
I was thinking of both of you, and I said, "Uh-oh, I don't know how I'm gonna, talk with Reza and Ruth after this,
Yeah.
and all my friends in California."
Well,
It was a good game, though.
okay,
It was a good
we'll
game.
take the wins when we can get them. This is the first time in 2 years that I've seen UCLA win when I've, taken the effort of going to the Rose Bowl. I enjoy the tailgating, but
It's nice
I
to
have low expectations,
Yes.
and then this kid, youngster, he now is calling the plays, and he's doing really well. Okay,
He
so
did great.
what did we have after that? So that was the highlight of the week. It can only get
We could just stop there.
we could just. And so we had the Kwaai fall board meeting. So let me just I gave you a preview of what that meeting was going to be about, but let me just give you a highlight of what we covered in the meeting. It was a full agenda, 110 minutes of content that to be delivered in 120 minutes. It's the set play that corporations like ours, public corporations, have to go through. We have to have a board, and all of our strategic decisions have to be deliberated on by the board, and some are risen to the level of a vote, and then we maintain minutes, and so you maintain a level of governance. And go look at our website who our board members are. They are well, I can go there for you. There we go. Well, those are the officers. Here are the board members: Rika from NTT, Sam Johnson, Larry, Ruth, Eunice, and Ted. And so 6 board members. We had a quorum. Rika could turn up. And we covered a lot of material in a short space of time. In fact, Myra, you did so well in timekeeping. We were able to get through all this content, and we closed 10
30
minutes.
minutes before?
Yeah, 20 minutes early, 30 minutes
20
early.
minutes.
So
That's unheard of.
unheard of. We cranked through it, and it was very orderly. I think part of it was we only rose one issue to the level of a vote, Everything was informational. I gave them an update of the work groups, which is the same update I gave you all last week. So we won't cover that. I gave them the proposal of our work group about the Verida acquisition. This is very important for us. So Verida gives us three things. It's code, community, and coin. In the previous board meeting, the board had approved that we could accept their code. They'd open sourced their code and made Kwaai the custodian of the code. This is distributed storage. This is a code base that we've been eyeing for quite a while. And the community. This is a community that's an order of magnitude the size of Kwaai's. And so yes, it's the sort of W3 crypto bro community, but we'll see if we can
Fix them.
fix them in courting. And there's not a perfect alignment. Don't worry, I can fix him.
Are there
Yes.
anybody here from Verida on the call?
We like
Yes,
Cam.
yes. Mihailo's on the call. Cam's on the call.
Cool.
Yes, we like them.
What does Verida get out of this?
What does Verida? They get a tidy exit, I guess. I mean, they were a for-profit and they did have a non-profit component to what they're doing. I think they just ran out of runway. They ran out of the will to continue. Here's what's going on in the shared storage space. It's a crowded space. There's a lot of players in the area of shared storage, and there's no demand driver for sharing storage. Why would you want to share? Why would you want to rent storage on a peer-to-peer fabric? There isn't any, I don't think there's a sufficient reason for that, but AI is a big consumer of storage of data, and especially personal AI. And so it's our thesis that this module, this platform of functionality is actually more relevant within QuaiNet than it is on its own. So good question. What do they get out of it? They get the ability for the code and the platform to continue in a new guise as part of another system. A few of the DAO members, now there is a DAO, a few of the DAO members are going to continue. And we're going to have a meeting on the 15th of this month to determine who those are. But it's going to be a majority Kwaai members. So we're going to reconfigure the DAO from 8 members to 7, and 4 of those are going to be Kwaai members, and 3 will be Verida members. So that is what the board. That was the proposal we made to the board, and the board voted and approved that. There is another component to the Verida Corporation and the whole corporate entity structure. It's a British Virgin Islands entity, and we're choosing not to take over that. So that will be put to bed in a tidy fashion, but that's not part of what we are taking over responsibility and potential liability. So we like the code. We're gonna absorb the community in an orderly way, and we've got community managers like Mihailo and Kiri who are going to help us with that. And we are inheriting their crypto coin treasury. It's currently valued at kind of the noise floor, so we don't see it as a speculative coin. We see it as a utility token that could be the currency for transacting AI resources on the distributed platform. Okay, so that's enough about that. We talked about the membership reset. Great news, we landed our first corporate member. To date, all of our membership has been individual members, but go and have a look at the Kwaai website, go to membership, go to corporate, and you'll now see the matrix. And we landed a small to medium business at the silver level, and hey, that's points on the board for us.
Are we the red pill or the blue pill?
Is it the red pill or the blue? We were admitted into the Linux Foundation's Trust over IP work group. This is an extremely influential work group.